Like I said, I want this to be as real as it gets.
I think it's pretty real so far.
Obviously, last couple weeks, we've been here in town doing everything on the business end, getting everything ready. Over the weekend, Ryan Erskine and his girlfriend drove down from Canada. They've been working on his ski all week, last minute testing, tuning, upgrades, whatever you want to call it. Just getting everything ready for him. Ryan's like the team goof. The guy just loves to mess around.
25%, huh?
Dude, I'm spending like a gypsy with a mortgage right now.
He's really outgoing, says how he feels.
My biggest fear is velvet. I have a huge phobia of velvet. I get goosebumps just thinking about it. Let's not do that, okay?
I hate to say it, but I mean, like, he's kind of our goofball, you know what I'm saying?
He's very funny, real cool guy to hang out with. Just to give you an idea of how outgoing he is, he's been banned from the jet ski forums several times.
Money and air goes in and brap comes out. This year, they convinced me to come down to Antioch first so we can wrench, get my ski absolutely dialed in, get it riding good. And the more time I spend riding with them, I'll progress a lot quicker. Like 1 day here is equal to like a week at home practicing by myself of how much I learned by having eyes on me, like having Eli and Derek Sr. watching me. I can ride for like 30 seconds, come in, they tell me what I'm doing wrong, go back out there and apply it.
Luke Stocks from over in England, he's flying over, another one of our sponsor riders. He's been in it for a very long time as well, very talented guy.
I mean, Luke is just real quiet, but he's a good dude and he's funny. He's a real good steady, you know. He's really into, you know, progressing, and he's gotten real far so far.
He's a great rider. He's been riding for a long time, has several different titles that he's won. Last year he pulled off a 3rd place in amateur freestyle. The year before he got a 7th, so he's really come a long way, and he's really pushing for that title this year.
Same deal with him, last minute upgrades, testing, tuning, getting everything ready for him before we head out of town.
I came over this the end of this season for the World Finals to do some training for Lake Havasu, to train with these guys from Hurricane Industries and sort of get a bit of practice in.
We also have a couple other locals. We've got Kelly Hike and her husband Chris from Reno, Nevada.
Kelly's really a nice lady, and she's progressed so far in such a short time.
It was really important to me to get the backflip down. You know, the whole community is like, come on Kelly, you can do it.
We're really anxious to see what she's going to bring this year at finals.
So right now we're sitting inside of the ski clinic, which is basically the doctor's office for all of our skis. And the head doctor, Derek Sr., Dr. Derek Sr., my engine whisperer extraordinaire.
Senior is like, he's like kind of like the glue that holds this whole thing together. He's the chief, man. He's the captain. It doesn't matter what goes wrong with your ski, he can eyeball it right away. Like, he'll see you out on the water and he'll be riding. And something won't feel right, but I'll keep riding. He'll wave me in, bring it in, he'll look at it, but yeah, exactly what I thought. Point at you, like, all right, back to the shop, fixes it up, go back to the water, and bang, fixed, first try.
He doesn't give himself as much credit as he definitely deserves, but he can keep up with the best of them, no doubt. He just doesn't push himself on game day for whatever reason. I give him so much crap about that too, because I know he can do better than he says.
Just making sure everything stays together, man. That's, I mean, you know, it's a day to day. I don't know what one day or the next hour is going to bring while we're there. You know, especially when we're out there pushing the equipment on the ragged edge. You know, because that's basically what the sport where it's at. You know, all these tricks are really putting a lot of pressure on these skis. You know, to where, you know, things break all the time. You know. And on top of that, we're just always tuning for the conditions. We're always looking to get that little bit more, you know?
Eli Chemnitz, the current world champion Eli Chemnitz.
He killed it on a 900 and it's kind of crippled the sport a little bit, wherever he is around here somewhere. And just even trying to catch up to what he started a few years ago, it's been impossible. Thanks, Eli.
He is another one that is able to give me just one word here or there, or one little piece of advice that will take me from failure to success in in a moment.
The biggest thing I look forward to when going to Havasu is hanging out with everybody. I mean, we all consider ourselves very close friends, but we live so far away, and Havasu is really what brings us all together every year. That's personally my favorite thing about it. My brother's the owner of Hurricane Industries.
Derek Jr., the artiste of the family, who creates all of our incredible carbon fiber hulls, making them as lightweight and maneuverable as possible, aside from being pretty stylish and good looking.
He's all about the composites and the body and the hull and stuff like that. That's his big role, is that, just and the graphics and all that good stuff, making sure all the equipment is up to snuff with that.
Well, tomorrow we're actually taking a day off. We're all gonna go paintballing, just take a break for everything, relax a bit before we start with the finals. We'll be leaving on Monday, first thing in the morning, driving 10 or 11 hours down south to Havasu. It's been a long week, that's for sure. Just keep telling myself, one more day and we're out of here.